What's going on, guys? It's your boy Random Guy Kev, and this is the Airsoft Report, your bi-weekly discussion on things happening in the airsoft community relating to events, sales, products, news, drama, YouTube, and all that random goodness that is airsoft. The Airsoft Report is sponsored by High Power Airsoft, the best BB that's truly enhanced bio. And don't forget to check out airsoftgi.com and use the code RGK for 5% off your order. If you like the information being provided, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Information in this video will be available on Spotify, YouTube Music, and Apple Podcasts. If you're listening to the audio version of this and want to watch it, and you can search Random Guy Kev on YouTube. Timestamps are provided below, so if you wish to skip ahead, please do so. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. What's the deal? Airsoft GI has the Platinum Hot Releases Mystery Box still available, so definitely check out airsoftgi.com for more information on that. Fox Airsoft, they're giving away the KWA Ronin TK45. The giveaway ends on April 30th. Head to foxairsoft.com for more information. Evic, they're doing the box of awesomeness. Thank you for the 14th Players Choice Award mystery box, and it'll be available April 17th. So head over to evic.com for more information. What's happening in the industry? No new releases as of right now, no definitive dates. I will get back to you guys on more information with that. If you don't hear back from me immediately, it'll always be on rgkairsoft.com. Upcoming events and competition. Events are subject to change, so definitely check with your event producer for more information. April 19th through the 21st, Third Coast Airsoft, Stonebreaker 10 in South Carolina. April 19th to the 21st, Milson West, Objective Orenburg in Washington. April 20th to the 21st, Mere Tactical Op Blacklist in Wisconsin. May 3rd through the 5th, Otherworld Productions Downfall 10 in Pennsylvania. May 3rd through the 5th, Milson West Silk Road Strife in California. And don't forget to check out RGK Airsoft for all your latest competitive and Milsim related event list. I try to keep it as updated as possible, so definitely check out rgkairsoft.com for more information. So let's get into our topic. I put out a question out there about technologies that we use in airsoft, or that we could use in airsoft. What are people trying to see more of? Can we use more technology in airsoft, and what technology do we currently use? So I'm just gonna kind of go down the list. If you don't know about the brand or the product, definitely take a look at it. So some fields use the skirmish band. It's an RFID band that you use for capturing objectives. You'll see it in KWA's Tactical League. They'll use it for some objective related stuff. So it's a band, and if you go to the website, you can set up your account so your band is associated with you, and every time you scan your band, you get points. You'll be on the leaderboard and things of that nature. I think that's pretty cool for depending on what the field likes to do, and if it's outdoor, indoor, things of that nature. They do use it at outdoor fields and indoor fields, just depending on game modes, and you can use it for a lot of different game modes, and it keeps track. And I think people like looking at the score, essentially their score, their own score, portional score on if they're completing objectives and things of that nature, which I think is pretty solid. It's not a live active map essentially where it tracks where you're moving, but it's more of okay, these are the objective points, and you scan the station, and boom, there's your points, or there's your you capture point, thing of that nature. So skirmish bands. Another one is Ares Alpha, and I know this is used for more milsims type stuff, so you can track your teammates and things of that nature. You can coordinate. It's all through a mobile app. And using more mobile apps in airsoft is very interesting, because it depends on the event that you use a mobile app for as well. So like when it comes to like skirmishes and things like that, mobile apps are used for a lot of different things in airsoft, and not just like milsims or things like that, but we'll get into that. The Ares Alpha, so it's kind of tracking your team and sending out objectives, things of that nature. I haven't really seen it in action. I know people have used it, but it sounds pretty cool when you're doing like outdoor related things. Indoor, I'm not pulling out my phone in kind of like a close quarters type thing. The Blue Fox tracker, that's been around for a while. It's kind of similar to Ares Alpha, where you can capture points with your phone and see where your teammates are and see what the next objectives are. Pretty cool. I know, but again, when it comes to mobile technologies, if your phone does not have a connection, the apps are useless. um, Ace Tech, them using the for their tracer units, they have the BT, so Bluetooth. And a lot of tracer units are coming with like a Bluetooth related app of some sort, so you can change like a feature on the tracer itself. But with Ace Tech, you can chrono your gun with your tracer unit, which is pretty dope. I like that concept. Again, a mobile app. They created a mobile app, another mobile app you have to download to be able to use that. Gate Titan, they have that Bluetooth connectivity, so you can adjust your firing rate and other things, update the software on there. I've tried to use it. I'm not a tech or anything, and I played around with a couple of the features, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty solid. Again, everything is kind of gearing, having you use your phone and a mobile app, which is convenient for certain things. But again, when it comes to like when you're outdoors and there's no reception for specific applications where it comes to playing objectives and things of that nature, then it's kind of hit or miss for that. I mean, I know some people still like playing with props. I mean, I like playing with props and like, okay, that's the prop that we have to capture or plant somewhere, or we have to collect a bunch of these and bring them there. Whereas, with the mobile app, your phone is essentially the capture mechanism. So you have to be in proximity of whatever the objective is and stay in that circle. It's like Call of Duty. Like you're sitting there and waiting until it loads and says captured, and then all you got to do is defend it from that point on, or armed. The bomb is armed or in some way or form. I think all these technologies being used in airsoft are pretty cool. When it comes to say the competitive space, radios. Does it make sense to those players that are playing on the field wearing a dye mask that have like some type of Bluetooth connectivity, and you're sitting there chatting with your teammate, things of that nature? Can you do that? Does that make sense? Even for when you're doing ops outside, I notice some people use radios sometimes. Sometimes I don't even use the radios. I'm with somebody in my squad that has a radio, and we relaying information back to command and things of that nature. Those type of technologies are still good, in my opinion, for those things. But when it comes to the competitive space, when you're in like a small CQB type of situation, does it make sense? Or is like you feel like a ref needs to be in the comms, like, hey, no dead chat? Because people do tend to talk in like, hey, even though they're dead, they still talk and give away other people's information. But what other technologies could we use in airsoft that would be very beneficial? I like the capture point objective with the skirmish bands. Maybe you can use an RFID, another thing that's already out there, an RFID scanner, like a barcode scanner of some sort. You have to scan to claim the objective in some way or some form. It's cool what people are creating with technology. The bomb props, where it has a GPS signal on it, you have to use your phone to locate the bomb prop and then arm it. You put the key in, boom, and arm it, and it has a 10-second timer. Again, when it comes to like outdoor related thing or places without cellular connectivity, there's a good and a bad for it. Some suggestions people were talking about were integrated lipos with a micro USB charger. I mean, I feel like there may be something in the works for that, or already released, or there's a reason why they can't do it. We always talk about things like, hey, why isn't this released? It may have been released. It may have been a discussion for it, but there may have been like repercussions like, hey, this doesn't make sense for X, Y, and Z. RC cars in Milson with cameras or small guns. I've seen, Dayton from House Gamers. He tends to, whenever he plays an open play, he puts a camera with something mechanized out there. Laverage does it as well. It's cool. Would it make sense to make those more a part of the game, where it's like, hey, you have your squad of RC car guys or tank guys, and they're the ones that can, deploy these things, just like Call of Duty or Battlefront. They're the only ones that can deploy it. Or if you find it, you can you can control it and things like that. I think that would be cool, but it's just the ownership of that item, like if it breaks or if something happens, like what's the next step? Thermals. I feel like thermals have been used in airsoft up to a point in like milsims and things of that nature. I feel like I've seen gameplay with it before. I think it's kind of expensive to use thermals, just like it's expensive to use night vision in airsoft. But yeah, I mean, there's a number of different technologies out there that we could use potentially to enhance the game. What do you guys think? Like, what technologies do you think that are currently available that we could use to enhance airsoft as a whole? Put it in the comments below, and let's talk about it some more. That's all for this episode. Let me know what you guys want to discuss on the next one, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.